Hello to you all. Today you're in for a treat because I'm going to show you how to create an extra $12,000 residual income in just 12 months. Yes, that's right, 12 months. Now for some people 12 months seems like a long time, but for you it's going to be a short time because I'm only going to require a few minutes of your time every day. There are about 365 days in a year, and I just need about 10 minutes of your time every day. According to Google, 10 minutes of your time every day isn't actually as long as you think. 10 times 365 days equals 3,650 minutes, or 60 hours. And 60 hours is about 2.5 days, or 2.5 days. That's right, 2.5 days for $12,000 residual income. Think about it, $12,000 residual income per month in just 2.5 days. Yes, I've just calculated it's going to be 2.5 days of your time. Don't you want to be proud? Don't you want to stand tall? Don't you want to be seen as someone in the ranks of these executives? Well, listen to me. Are these faces familiar to you? If they're not, I want to tell you that these belong to some of the greatest minds in the industry. We have our own people too, and it's a privilege for us to share what we found out over the last few years in regards to how people can actually wield something that we call ASM. You can go out there and see whether anyone else is offering you something called ASM. ASM is asynchronous site marketing. What does it mean? We're going to explain to you in this video, and we hope that by the end of the video you'll come to realize that there is really something different about the way that we conduct our business and the way we treat our clients. If you join us, you're going to become one of our clients, but you're also going to be your own boss too. Here's how. Take a look, take a careful look at this picture. You've seen it before. Yes, there are lots of people on the internet trying to sell something which is basically just a pyramid scheme, and they've twisted and turned, rehashed something that's always been out there. Maybe the top sponsors made the money, but you as a downline hardly made anything. You know about it, don't you? It's too embarrassing for you to tell anybody else, to tell someone that you joined one of these scams only to receive something that couldn't even buy you a packet of cigarettes or a cup of coffee at Starbucks. ASM is not like one of those programs. You have to believe me when I say so. You might be thinking, who am I? Well, listen to my accent. I'm not one of those your common marketing executive. I have a PhD from Oxford University in marketing. Why would someone with a PhD from Oxford University be on YouTube and telling you about something called ASM? It's because I developed it myself. I want to get it out there. I want to help the world. Let's say that I care about people, I care about you, I care about your financial success. I care about the fact that you have all these financial difficulties and you just can't find a way to break out of something, some kind of vicious circle that's keeping you bound every day. If you really want to be set free from this financial depravity which has taken over people's lives like a flood in our day and age, you need to know about ASM, asynchronous site marketing. One day you're going to look back at this video and you're going to love these three letters, ASM. You're going to tell your friends and neighbors about how ASM has been something that not only revolutionized your life. It also helped you to set others free too. Aren't you going to be proud that you've done something in your life? That you've not only helped yourself, but in the process, you've helped maybe tens, hundreds, or even thousands of other people come to realize what ASM is. ASM is definitely real. It's not one of those schemes that people are continually promoting on the internet. I told you before, go and check. You won't find anybody else on the internet selling asynchronous site marketing. If you do, come back and report it. You can leave a comment on this YouTube video and everybody can see that I'm telling lies. Did you really take the time to check? Have you done your research? If you're really interested in this $12,000 residual income per year with only having to work for 2.5 days, then you ought to do some checking. You see, I'm being accused by certain individuals of offering you something that doesn't exist. The truth of the matter is that ASM does exist. If it didn't exist, why would I be talking about it so passionately with you? Why would I waste my time? Why would I waste your time? Why would I want to waste 2.5 days of your time? If you think deeply about it, it's not really much to ask. I know for sure that if you go and look out there on the internet, go and test all the other programs, you won't find something like ASM. ASM doesn't require you to spend enormous amounts of time on pointless schemes that don't bring any kind of financial return. I mean, if they do bring some kind of return, it's nothing compared to what you're going to earn with ASM. And what is it that you earn with ASM? It's so clear. It's $12,000. Do you need me to remind you what $12,000 looks like? There are 3 zeros. It's just faded away. That's what happens to people who reject ASM. We don't want you to be in that kind of situation. A situation which will require you to do things for money which aren't really necessary when using ASM. Now that you're ready for ASM, how are you going to get ASM? It's easy. You just sign up with us and you can start in the next 10 minutes. As I said earlier, we only need 10 minutes a day of your time. Forget about the 10 minutes, forget about the 2.5 days. Just think about the $10,000. Do you really want $10,000? Not just $10,000, but $10,000 per month. Residual income. All you have to do is to sign up and find out more about ASM. And as I said earlier, we only need 2.5 days. To sign up, there's a $10 registration fee. It's not very much. Someone might want to ask, why do we have to charge $10? Well, we want to see whether you're serious or not. You send us $10, it's a token of your commitment to us. We don't need your $10 to pay for our overheads. Our overheads are almost nothing. We just need you to commit yourself. You see, if you're going to commit yourself for 10 minutes a day, you can commit $10 to us to prove it. Since we require you to work 10 minutes a day for us, with us actually, you'll become your own boss eventually. We need to know that you're going to do it. And one of the ways to test whether or not our clients will actually do it is to ask them to give something to us first, to prove to us that you're serious about ASM. Send in your $10, get out your credit card, it's very easy. Just send it to us and one of our representatives will get back to you immediately by email to tell you what to do next.